Hello everyone, my name is Yelena and today I will present on artificial intelligence in recruiting, the case of Pulsify. Here you can see the table of content of my speech for today, and it will include value of HR, challenges, as well as recommendations. So let's begin. The first thing I want to talk about is value for HR. And we will start with impartiality of hiring. And despite the inclusive approach of corporations to recruiting, HR employees subconsciously make decisions in favor of candidates like them. This is called unconscious displacement. Thanks to artificial intelligence, a company can develop algorithms for selecting candidates, and the artificial intelligence system itself will show which applicant is perfect for the vacancy. Pulsify's predictive skills can tell about a candidate, even something that a manager may not understand in a short interview time, or even something that a person may not know about him or herself. So the accuracy of predictive data varies within 80 to 90%. This not only facilitates the work of the HR departments, but also significantly improves the quality of employees. The second thing I will talk about is optimization of the research. And in 2018, HR platform Ideal reported that most of the world's recruiting teams are using artificial intelligence to select candidates. And it is known that artificial intelligence tools can increase the speed of resume processing by 94%. Algorithms select potential employees based on formal characteristics such as education and competences. Also, neural networks identify gaps in the knowledge and skills, and that's how artificial intelligence tools help to attract more qualified personnel. A good example of program that can optimize the search is North AI, that can evaluate a resume, ask questions by phone, as well as analyze video interviews. And the third thing I will touch for the topic of value of HR is employee engagement and performance. And the range of applications for employee analytics cover all stages of employee life cycle in a company. These are operational efficiency, recruitment, talent management, strategic planning, career growth, management changes, and many others. A separate measure area is behavioral HR analytics, within which artificial intelligence solves such tasks of team management as reducing stress to prevent layoffs, increasing employees' well-being, engagement, solving key problems in business processes, and so on. Thus, artificial intelligence creates value not only for companies but for employees themselves. For example, the HR analytics system Viva, I hope I'm reading it correctly. Viva AI helps to automatically identify informal leaders in the company. Next thing I want to talk about is challenges that is faced by managers in recruiting process and can be solved by using different technologies. So the first one is inefficiency interview. The interview is one of the most important stages of selection because it is through direct contact one can learn about a person most of the information. However, it is interesting to know that according to expert analyst Josh Berzin, 60 seconds is enough for a person to make a subjective conclusion about interlocutor. Judgments are made on the basis of candidate's appearance, emotional transmitted, uh, gestures, and other different stuff. All these data add up to a certain picture of the mind of the interviewer, and uh, on its basis, he or she predicts the presence of certain professional and personal qualities in the person. However, despite a huge number of different kinds of tests and tools, the applicants' scores for cases of incorrect selection of candidates reach 40%. Next one is lack of specialists. Lack of the necessary professional skills among job seekers is a frequent problem today. More than 27% of employees face this situation all the time. Companies located in the regions usually have a limited number of strong candidates because most specialists prefer to move to the capital where salaries and opportunities are higher. And that's why managers are forced to hire not always suitable candidates and sacrifice some necessary characteristics. The last one is quick recruitment. Companies often start looking for employees at the very last moment and try to shorten the recruitment period to a minimum. This usually has negative consequences, and hastily hired employees do not meet the previously requested characteristics. According to BICA, to hire a suitable candidate, companies usually take from a few weeks to several months. However, statistically, the best candidates are available in the labor market on average for about 10 days. Thus, the challenge is that companies with a complex, time-consuming recruitment process risk losing good candidates, and as a result, they are left with inappropriate staff. So the key solution to this problem of quick recruitment is the automation of the recruiting process using technologies and programs. For example, cloud storage. It is proven that 93% of recruiter time is spent on routine tasks, and about 65% of them are quite amenable to automation. Lastly, I would like to give some recommendations, namely emphasize technology's value and benefits, training program, and lastly engage influencers. These are recommendations how to influence the team to work with technology and not be afraid of using them. So the first one is emphasize technology's value and benefits. Well, it is necessary to introduce new technology not as a new mandatory policy, but as a tool that can significantly speed up and simplify the work of the HR department. Managers need to be provided with statistics and training that will prove the benefits and effectiveness of using the latest technology. Employees will be less receptive if they feel there is a real need for something new, and management need to note new achievements by using this technology, comparing work performance and the number of errors with and without technologies for visual statistics, for better understanding. The second one is training program, and it is necessary to understand that when introducing new technology, it is also necessary to spend resources on training so that employees learn how to use new tools correctly, efficiently, and quickly. Training programs should be conducted with consulting and personal mentoring opportunities, so employees can gain practical experience. Employees with poor adaptations to technologies, for example, the older generation, can become a real problem. And the solution may be to implement a program that will reward employees who have succeeded in using new tools, so it can motivate them to be adapted more quickly. The last point is engage influencers. It can be a good strategy to recruit and pull technology-friendly employees and assign them to interim management. Thus, the first stage of the adoption of new instrument can be done with a limited group to achieve the most positive effect. Motivation is needed for this testing group to distribute the manual with enthusiasm. A reward program can also be helpful here. The team should be comprised of people with technical expertise and willingness to communicate the need of improved digital tools. Here is my reference list that I used in my research, as you can see. And thank you for your attention. It was Elena. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact me by using my number or email that I show here. Thank you so much. Bye.